In this world, the most important thing is family, especially Thai family. We think that parents are very important for children because they are the patterns of their kids. If parents good, the kids would be remember their goodness. If parents get drunk, they would remember the bad thing and they would be a bad children in the future. So family in this world, in any nation, I think very important because they're very, very small world, small factors and small organization. Because father would be like the president, the president of the kingdom, or the king of the kingdom, and wife or mother would be like the queen, and the children would be like subjects of that kingdom. So it's very important. In between husband and wife, in Buddhism, the Buddha said that there are duties between husband and wife, and also in return, there are duties of wife to her husband as well. I would read the sayings of the Buddha. He said that the husband should serve his wife by honoring his wife. And the second, husband should serve his wife by being courteous to his wife. And the third, husband should serve his wife by being faithful to her, by handing over authority in the house to her. Everything in the house would be in hand of wife. And the last one, husband should serve his wife by providing her with ornaments, the beautiful things, for example, fashion, and I don't know now, women things. And at the same time, in return, wife should serve her husband by household affairs to be well managed in the house. It means that when husband go out, come back and go out for work in the business, in the office, when he comes back home, everything must be well managed, from food and drinking and the whole things in the house, even the children. Second, wife should serve her husband by being hospitable and helpful to friends and relatives, to both sides, husband's side and her side. For example, grandmother, grandfather, grandchildren as well of her husband's side should be treated faithfully. And next, wife should be served serve her husband by being faithful to him. Very important things. And next, she would take care of goods husband brings home. Even a tiny pen, very important. If her husband give it to her, she would be recognized. This pen very important and keep it, take it. Whenever husband asks for it, she would bring it to her husband. Food and money, keep money safely in the pocket or in the bank. And the last one, she would serve her husband by being skillful and industrious in her duties. It means everything must be well managed in the family by her. But at the moment, as society going too fast, wife is not wife anymore. Women, they tend to go out and work together to earn money. So house is empty. House is empty now. No women to take care of house. That's why the problem occurred quite often in modern society, because they earn not enough money to earn a living, to look after the family. This is the problem. So in my opinion, women should be mother and housewife only to look after house and the children. So they might be they might not be rich enough to look after the family, but they get a good children, a good nation, because children, their kids are the most important compared to money. If they work between husband and wife, they got double. If only husband works in the office, they get only half salary, but they got children, perfect children for the nation. In my opinion, children are the property of the nation, not only the family. The question is, what are the Dhamma for solving the conflicts in the family? In my opinion, there are many things happen in the family. Whatever happened in the family, the first thing is mindfulness, being friends to each other. Because before we get married, love is the most important thing. We love each other and we make a decision to live together in the same house, in the same heart, in the same hand, in the same head, and in the same bed, in the same blanket, even the pillow, in the same pillow. After we got a child, one child, only a child, we break the heart, the head, and the hand, and everything, because we get bored to each other. We get bored. Why? Because when we are away, love began. If we live together, love get away from us. That's why we have to have a space to each other. Keep privacy. Don't go too deep. Don't think that you are my property. Even husband should bear in mind that the wife is not his property. And also, Wife should bear in mind that husband is not her property. They are diamond of each other. They are diamond. Sometimes we don't have to be the owner. Don't own it. Don't own it. Stay and watch and look and smile at the diamond. That is enough. That's enough. If there are some problems, the first thing, forgiveness. The Dhamma, the first Dhamma, in my opinion, forgiveness. Think that, oh, you are the mother of a child or children. You are father of children. Where we share the blood. We share this spirits, consciousness and feeling and everything into children already. The second thing, don't judge wrong or right. Don't think that you are wrong, I'm right. Or I'm right, you are wrong. Very important. If you judge wrong or right between wife and husband, that would be, everything would be finished. Even love, the future. There are many problems in this world, in the family. The broken family happen because they judge wrong or right. It's useless. The next thing is step back. Step back. When there are some problems happen in a family, step back and think about it. Think about it. Who is the problem? Who is the problem? Normally, people blame each other. My opinion, people should blame themselves, not others, and solve the problem by forgiveness. And the last thing, be patient to each other. Living together, be patient to each other. Don't look at each other in negative way. Look at in positive way. There are many beautiful things in wife, in his wife, in your wife, and many beautiful things in your husbands. So in the future, look at the future of the children, the future of the family, compared to many family in this world. Not just the family of human beings, even family of animals. Be patient, forgiveness. Look at the nest of little birds by your window. By your window. They live together by helping each other. They bring food to the nets, to the kids, to their kids, and go away, and they come back with food, and go away, come back with food. And one is protect the nest, protect the children from snake or from whatever. So if there are many conflicts or disagreement happen in the family, I think forgiveness, step back and think about ourselves, not others. Don't judge wrong or right. Don't judge it. And the last thing, be patient to each other. The question is about the roles and responsibility of the children when they are young and become adult. The children normally, when they are young, they have to study, to be trained from the family, from the parents. When they are older, teenager, they look at the example, a good example or bad example. When they become adult or they have a family, they have full responsibility to take care of family or business or even the whole society. They would become the leader, politician or whatever, even higher. They have so many roles in the world. If they have a good roots, the roots, what is the roots of human beings? Heart, good thought, good thinking, good responsibility from a child. When they're growing up, they would become a good adult to be able to responsible for the country, for the whole world. In my opinion, for kids, parents should train, should manage their duty from the beginning. Even get up. Time is very important. Time and eating and their wearing, their food, their going out, their behavior, speech, or even their technology. They have to look at the good age matching with technology. In society, I think it's amazing because the kids are allowed to play internet, to play iPhone, to play technology all the time, even in the weekend, at the weekend. I think this is a bad thing for the children. They shouldn't be neglected by using technology in different age. They should be watched by their parents. For example, they provide a good time, 1 hour per day. 1 hour per day. Keep the eye watching. For example, then come back home 6 o'clock after dinner. Give the kids 1 hour to play the games, iPhone, in front of the parents. Good thing. We call training. And the second thing is parents should look after their children, give them responsibility to their duties in the house, in the school. For example, in the school, everyone should be the cleaner. Everyone should be the teacher. Look after each other. They have to clean the chair, the table, and the board, blackboard, and everything, windows, by themselves. Take responsibility to the school. When they come back home, they take responsibility to the house. Even the blanket, the bedroom, they should take responsibility by themselves, by the kids. Train them. The parents should give this responsibility strictly. And when they get older, become adult, I think responsibility, their roles should take care of society, important. Some adults who are not be trained from being childhood, they are selfish. They look at everything by profits, their own profits. They never give back to society. Take but not give. Take for themselves. That's important thing. So in the future, there are many people, but there are few properties, land and money and everything. There are few. So if there is selfish, who is going to take responsibility for the whole world? Not for the nation, not only for the nation, but also for the whole world. Who? So we have to tell the children that this world doesn't belong to him or to her, but belong to the whole world, affecting to the whole world. Whatever you have done, the whole world would be affecting. So the feeling that we are the property of the nation is very important, because I think the parents at the moment look after their children like they are my son, they are my daughter, they are my children. They never think of they are the property of the nation. For example, when you become a swimmer, and you're the winner in Singapore, in America, you're the winner, you get you're a champion. The whole country would be the champion of swimming. You have done. The nation, you represent the nation. For example, Thai nation, you represent Thai nation. Not your family at all. Not your family. Not your sister or your daughter, your brother, or even your parents. You are the winner in the contest, in examination of the nation. They're proud of you. That's important. We have to give this feeling to the children all the time. One important thing, I think, the obligation for the children to their parents. They have to look after their parents. Normally in the West, the government would look after the parents on behalf of children, because they pay tax to the government. When they get old, the women would look after old age people, elderly people. They got home for elderly people. But in Buddhist society, it's quite beautiful thing for Thai society, or even in Asia. We believe that looking after parents is a heaven. Looking after the parents is heaven. Whoever looking after their parents, they will go to heaven. Heaven means happy, happiness, feeling happy, happy all the time, both sides. Even the parents or the children, they would get a good feeling by paying tax to the parents, not the government. For example, they take the parents to hospital. I don't think nurse would take care of their parents or patients as their parents. Nurse and the children are different from parents' feeling. So in Buddhist teachings or Asian way of life, we think that looking after parents are duty of children, not the government. But in the West, government take care of this role. In conclusion, family is the most important thing in society. I would draw the family as a kingdom. So parents and wife are king and queen, while their children are subjects. So it depends on parents to look after the children. The most important thing for the children, responsible for parents, society, and their duty, their study, from information, learning, study, discover, and practice, experience, and knowledge, and wisdom. There are so many steps from information in technology society. So they have to look after their children properly. And also at the same time, the children should look after their parents properly as well.